Hey friends, welcome back. I thought I would film a little reading vlog this weekend. So it's no event or anything like that. It's March 5th in the afternoon, and I have not yet completed anything for March as far as reading goes. And I just thought, I'll do a vlog this weekend, and that will give me, motivation to finish some books. So what I am working on is I'm just going to give you the brief rundown on everything. I am reading on ebook The Henna Wars, which is the group read for the Irish Readathon. It's YA, and I'm about 100 pages into that, and it's only about 230 pages. So my goal for the weekend is to finish that one. I am reading this book, Bitch in Praise of Difficult Women by Elizabeth Wurtzel. This is a nonfiction off my old TBR that I am reading for Women's History Month. And I am about, 200 pages into this one. My goal is to finish this one this weekend. I am still reading A Promised Land for the BookTube Prize, so I will be working on this. Not planning to finish it this weekend. I am still working on A Memory This Size and Other Stories, the Kane Prize for African Writing 2013. This is a short story collection from African writers. They started last month, and I don't plan to finish this, but I want to work on it. And I am reading The Black Cabinet on ebook by Jill Watts. And this is a nonfiction about the Black advisors in the New Deal program during Franklin D. Roosevelt's presidential administration during the Great Depression and into World War II time period. Maybe close to 400 pages into that one, and it's like 700 and some pages long. And then that is a buddy read that I'm doing with Doris, Patrice, and Karen. And obviously not going to finish that one this weekend, but we'll be reading in it, I am sure. I'll be working on that one. So those are the books that I am currently working on. Like I said, my goal is to finish those two books, The Henna Wars and Bitch. And we shall see what else I get up to. And hopefully I will stay more accountable by having this vlog. Good morning, it's Saturday morning, and I just wanted to check in with you because I finished The Henna Wars last night. So The Henna Wars is the group read book for the Irish Readathon, and it is a YA, and the author's name is Adiba Jaigirdar. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I did listen to it just like seconds ago, and I already forgot. But the cover should be up here on the screen so that you can see it for yourself. Anyhow, it's a YA book, and it tells the story of a young girl. Well, she's a 17, 18-year-old teenager. She's in her last year, I believe, in high school, although it's in Ireland, takes place in Dublin, so the schooling's a bit different than the U.S. So she, for her last year in secondary school, is going to be doing sort of more hands-on type work, less classroom type work, and one of the things that she has to do is a business class, an entrepreneurship class, and they have to come up with business ideas and execute these businesses. And she decides to build on her Bangladeshi culture by doing henna. And she's quite talented. She's been doing henna in her family. So that part of the story is taking place. And also in the story is she has just come out to her family as being queer. And of course her family is not taking it well. Her parents are not taking it well. Her sister, she has a great relationship with, and that was one of the things that I really loved about this book, was this sister relationship. Very, very well done. And so the whole book is sort of this intertwined issue of this teenage girl having to navigate being gay and being in a conservative family, and how to deal with, you know, being one of the only people of color in her Catholic school, and all these sorts of things. So it's a diverse novel. It's a novel that deals with sexuality. It's a novel that deals with bullying at school. It deals with homophobia. So that, you know, there are some bad things that happen to our protagonists in this book. So if that's something that's an issue for you, just be aware of it. Because our main character is not treated well in this book. And it was really awful to see what the other kids did to her at certain times in this book. But it also felt very realistic to me, that because teenagers are just awful to each other. And that certainly is no exception in this book. Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. I first started listening to the book on audio, and then I switched over to ebook, and I'm glad that I did, because I actually enjoyed it more when I could read it myself, because YA is something that I find I can read very quickly, and really the audiobook felt too slow for me. It felt like it was just like I was never getting anywhere with the story. But once I switched over to the ebook, I felt like I could read at my own pace, and it just like I sort of blew through it, and really thought it was a sweet story. You know, it was not the best thing I've ever read, but it was also a very sweet and heartwarming story. And I will say that I wish that there were stories like this available when I was a teenager to read, because I think this book tackles a lot of issues that teenagers have to deal with. You know, the technology of today, the different cultural aspects that a multicultural society is faced with. You know, all these types of things I think are really excellent for young people to be reading about. So I love that part of it as well. So yeah, very good start to the weekend. So today I have already been grocery shopping, check. And so I do have some chores and whatnot to do, but I hope to sit down here with my book for a while and just get a little bit more reading in. Friends, I figured I'd better do a update on where I am. It's Sunday morning on this weekend reading vlog, and so how am I progressing towards my lofty goals from Friday? Not very well, I guess you would say. So yesterday, Saturday, I read probably about 70 pages of A Promised Land, which I can't talk about because book 2 prize. And I started listening to, and this is a book I didn't even put on my TBR for the weekend because I had forgotten that I needed to start reading it. I started reading or listening to on audio White Feminism, and the author's name just went completely out of my head. It's Koa something. Anyway, it's a new buddy read with Britta, and the title says it all, and I only listened to the introduction in the first chapter yesterday, so early days yet on that one. And I think that's about it from yesterday. So this morning I've been doing my Sunday's my house cleaning day, and it's 11 o'clock in the morning right now. So I've been up early cleaning my house, just had a shower, so I'm kind of getting ready to start reading again. I'll be continuing on with A Promised Land today. I did listen to my short story for my check-in today with Sean. We're doing the Daddy by Emma Cline is the short story collection that we're currently buddy reading. So that I've already done that, and I listened to a couple more chapters of White Feminism. So Beck. That's the author's name. And very much enjoying that on audiobook. But like I said, it is pretty early days yet, but the author reads it herself, so it's a very good audiobook. So today I want to get to some of the other things that I had put on my list for the weekend and really make some progress. I have most of the afternoon just to read, so let's see how I can do. So it's Monday, and you can probably guess that I did not finish all of the things that I wanted to finish in the past weekend. But I did make good progress, so, you know, I can't be too upset about how it went because I did make very good progress. So I finished The Henna Wars. I read about 100 pages in A Promised Land by Barack Obama. I read the first 3 chapters and the prologue of White Feminism. And I read the short story in the collection Daddy by Emma Cline. And I read everything of this except for the last 75 pages. So my goal is to finish this today, but I'm going to stop this vlog here because it was only supposed to be a weekend vlog and I didn't wrap it up last night. Sunday night just got away from me, as Sunday nights tend to do. As you know, the start of the work week coming up and stuff happens and whatever. Anyway, I hope you've all had fun following along with me for the weekend. Even though I didn't meet my goals, I do plan to come back next weekend with another vlog because it will be mid-month book bash. So stay tuned for that, and I will talk to you all later.